DukeImmerse is the brainchild of faculty. A group of faculty a number of years ago were challenged by me and former Provost Peter Lang to come up with a way of engaging students academically as deeply as they were engaged co-curricularly in the Duke Engage program. The notion is simply to take 4 courses that could be highly related around some issue or problem and to develop them in one single integrated way where a cohort of students would enroll in all 4 registrations and the faculty teaching those courses would work together in complete concert across the semester. And really you could do that in any discipline or across discipline.
My DukeImmerse program is called Governance, Politics, and Social Justice. It's a program in which I and the students compare South Africa to the urban South. We look at issues of the development of public policy and politics in those areas with an eye towards alleviating social ills, inequalities, and inequities. My particular DukeImmerse program evolved out of my own research interests. I do race and ethnic politics. And one of the greatest things about DukeImmerse for me as a faculty member is that it allows me and the students to engage beyond the walls of the classroom.
DukeImmerse was really a deep dive learning experience in the fact that it combined academic study with research and with an experiential learning component. One really good highlight for me was when we went to Somerset Plantation, just a few hours away from campus. It was really good to connect ideas and concepts that we were learning about in the classroom with actually visiting those same places and seeing how we try to represent history in terms of our current places and spaces.
Our DukeImmerse program looks at the phenomenon of displacement, all the different dimensions of it, from initial displacement due to war and persecution, all the way through the resettlement process. So we work with refugees in Nepal and in the Middle East, and then we work with them here locally. The project is centered around doing life story or oral histories with refugees. These are students who we bring really through the entire research process. It's nice to see someone excited about the first time going into the field. The second thing about it that's really critical for me is that I take students into the field for a month and we collect data together. I have 12 research assistants who do the equivalent of a year's worth of field work for me. The research reward for me is invaluable.
I think that I've always had professors at Duke who are really caring, but I think the difference with the DukeImmerse professors is that because we learned so much in that one semester, they really saw our intellectual potential. And I think the good thing about DukeImmerse is that everyone else who I was with was really passionate about the topic. They were maybe passionate about different aspects of the civil rights movement and the anti-apartheid movement. We were all really passionate, and so I picked my major based on DukeImmerse, so all of my classes counted as public policy classes. The jobs that I've had after that have really been related to DukeImmerse. So I had my job with Carlin Forner. I've been working on the One Person, One Vote project for 2 years now and doing research on the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. And I'll probably do that until I graduate.
These courses are more emotionally, experientially demanding because you're spending time with people, but they're not any more demanding in terms of the number of hours per week you're putting into class. Students are people who are pouring out their hearts in what they're writing, and you have a chance to respond to that. It's a level of intensity and interaction that is probably without much precedent in our university.
The value of DukeImmerse is that it is deeply reconceptualizing how teaching and learning happens. The world is changing rapidly, and the old notion of teaching being off somewhere in an ivory tower separated from the real world is something that Duke has been moving away from. DukeImmerse takes us farther than it has ever gone before.
I think that professors should give it a chance because once they try, they'll never leave.